Hi, you're watching the UseWise channel, and today here I have Antonia, Dragan, and Mladen, my dear colleagues. We will be today. Thank you so much all for joining and for taking the time to do this video. We are still in Corona mode, so we are working from home and enjoying it immensely. And we have been discovering, in fact, various ways how technology can help us to manage our lives, from online deliveries, using them even more than before, to many other interesting features that are available to us. And one of the fantastic features that we have known about in the past, but we have really not been using them to the full extent, is the Classroom by Google. So it is part of G Suite. First, it used to be just part of G Suite for Education because as its name says, classroom, it's meant for teachers, or for pupils, for students, and it is a fantastic tool. But now that we are really not able to be in the same room to hold enterprise education and trainings, classroom can really help your company to evolve to the next level, and to have your employees share their knowledge, to have your trainers conduct training via a very modern tool. As you all know, I have, as you most probably know, I have an extensive corporate background. And from what I remember, education and trainings was always something that was linked to the place, to the room, to some facility that needed to be equipped with some equipment in order to be usable. So, like PC, or having just at least a desk and a chair. But today, in a world where remote work is becoming essential, even if you are using the old world LMS, it still has many problems. First problem is, most probably it is not in the public cloud. Some of the LMS software is in the public cloud, but most of them are not. And really being able to use Classroom by Google from the any device, anytime, any place, is really a value that can help your company move to a completely different way of sharing knowledge. We have prepared one training, and Antonia will walk us through that training that we prepared. First of all, I would like to show you one thing that also I think has a great value for companies, and a place where we can really learn a lot about human resources. I will show you. There is a page called Rework by Google, and this this is the resource, and Google has put here for everybody. So as I work in corporation, I know how much this knowledge is worth. It is really a gold mine for companies that want to excel and that want to change the way that they do business. And the subject that they are covering here, giving us best practices by Google, are goal setting, hiring, innovation, learning and development managers, people analytics teams, and unbiasing. And I think that looking up to those that have extensive knowledge and that have extensive experience in making things work is the best way to proceed and to be successful in the new world that is forming before our eyes, with new technology and new ways of doing things emerging daily. This was my introduction, and now I would ask Antonia to please walk us through Classroom and show us how companies can use Classroom for their benefit and just forget all those old LMSs and stuff like that.
Okay, so hi everybody once again, I'm Antonia, And now I will show you the possibilities that you have inside Google Classroom, which can be very useful for your business and training your employees. So first thing you have to do is, I will share a screen, just a moment. You have to log in with your Gmail account and navigate to classroom.google.com. And first time, also when you click on this sign, Google Apps, you can find an icon here for Classroom and enter from here also. So when you log into a Classroom for the first time, the screen will be empty. So this is the class that we have created earlier to show you how it looks. But now we will go through a creation of a new class to show you how to do that. So you click on this plus sign and click on Create Class and give your class a name. Let's say I want my employees to learn something about digital transformation. These fields are optional and you can fill them later. So click on Create. So here we are inside the class. When you click here and go on classes, here it is, our new class. So the default tab in class is a Stream tab. It's a place where you share something with your colleagues, with your co-workers, employees. That can be some kind of a post, announcement, whatever you want. So let's create a first post. You can add something from Google Drive, maybe a link, a file, YouTube video. You can also define here if you want all of your employees to see this or just some of them. Before you post, you can also schedule a post if you want for some other time. So click on post and here we have our first post. Everything you do inside the classwork, like adding some materials, maybe assignments, it will be visible here. Also, you can change this theme to another, let's say maybe this one would be more suitable. Upload your own photo, maybe it's a good idea, of your company logo maybe or something like that. So now we will head to the Classwork tab. Here you will create your assignments, quiz assignments, maybe ask a question, add a material, reuse some post, or add a topic. A good idea is to organize this page with this option, like I want to add a topic materials. Maybe I want to add another one called training, maybe, and they will appear here, so we can also move them as we want. So when you click on create, we can maybe add a material to show you how it looks. If you want to share something with your employees, like it could be a file, something from Google Drive, a link. You can create something from docs, slides, sheets, and so on. So let's say I want to add some kind of article about digital no, it's a research really, so I'll just add a research. Here I will edit from my Google Drive. So just a moment. Here it is, add. And in the description field, you can write what you expect from your employees to do with this material. They could just read it. You can ask them to write you some kind of opinion about it, whatever you really want. So I will place this under the topic materials to sort it, and click on post. And here you can see that under the materials we have a research, and also on the stream it will appear right away. So also you can create some kind of a quiz assignment, which can also be very handy. It opens up in a Google form. You fill this field as you wish with title, instructions, please fill in the quiz. When you open the quiz, you also have different options. So you enter quiz name here, form description, you add a question here. You also have a choice to add a multiple choice question or a short answer or whatever you want. When you click here, unclick this, the quiz will be anonymous. So if you want to find out your employee's opinion about something, you can also make it maybe more sincere by unclicking this. So here you can define on which people which people will be able to see this. Maybe we don't want to grade this, so we will leave it unmarked, and maybe add a due date if you want or not, and place it under a certain topic. So also a good thing is question. Let's say you want your people to you want to encourage them to have a discussion about a certain topic. You can ask them a question, and hopefully they will it will lead to a certain discussion and maybe some new ideas, which can be also very great. So also you can make an assignment if you want. Maybe give them a test or exercise. You can make your own exercise or add existing one. Really, there are lots of possibilities inside the classwork page. When you navigate to people page, here you can see teachers, and so probably a good idea is to add maybe people inside your company or organization that are in charge of coaching, training your employees, so they can help you with this. Here you add a group of people that you think need this training, your coworkers, your employees. So you type their email address and invite them via email. You can also share this class code with them. You can find it also here, the class code, and then they will join by themselves. When they click here on this plus sign, they will click on join class and enter the class code. So let's go back here. We also have a marks tab, but that's probably not something that you will use. But it's also an option if you want to do some tests or maybe give them grades. That's an option. On this gear, you have some settings regarding your class, like you can change a name, some description, general things like class code. You can reset it, disable it. Stream settings, I wouldn't change this, because the idea is that everybody can post and comment. Also, you can leave this as it is. And marking is something that maybe you will not use, but if you decide to use, you can add also some options here. But by default, it's set no overall mark. So also, when you go on these three lines, you can see your classes calendar to do. Maybe if you have some classes that you have deleted, they will appear here. And settings, some that are related to your profile, like a picture, maybe notification settings. You can set it as you like. So that would be all for a start. now we will see this course that we have created for our team. It's called Foster an Innovative Workplace. So we all know that innovation is very important for the success of any organization, and the idea is that we'll learn to build new skills for innovation and make it a part of our workplace. So we made this class. So you can see our stream. We have lots of stuff here. We added lots of materials. Under the classwork tab, you can see tools topic, materials topic, and training topic. Under the materials, we have lots of materials from which our co-workers can learn from. As you can see, some useful web pages, introduction to the theme. After that, under the tools, we can maybe do some exercises we have in Google Slides, in Google Docs. Also here is an exercise in Google Docs. We can open it. And it has a lot of instructions how to do it. And you can do this on your own way. This is just an example. So also under the training topic, we have a question. So we want to know what our coworkers maybe want to learn in the future, so they can write their suggestions in a Google Docs form. And we have a training feedback, which can be useful after the training is done. You can fill in this quiz and you can add some suggestions, maybe tell us your opinion about the training and what needs to be maybe changed, improved, and so on. Under the people, I can see my colleagues here. And that would be it. So as you can see, Google Classroom is very simple to use. It has enough features, and it's not complicated. It has everything you need for training, and I hope that you will find it useful. So now maybe one of our colleagues can show us how it looks when somebody is a trainee.
Hi, I'm Mladen Baranek. Now I'm sharing a screen with the Trainee Perspective. So here I can see for a specific class, stream, classwork, and people, as Antonia said before. And I can see that there is an upcoming task. So on Monday, I'm due to submit answer on what is the next training you would like to have internally or externally. So here I have to give an answer, and I can also post comments for a whole class to see, send a private comment for a teacher. So let me suggest we can have I don't know. We can have a training for database design. Okay, so this is my suggestion, and I can have a comment for a whole class to see. Cool. Okay, so after that, colleagues in our class, in my class, can send their comments and replies to this as well. Okay, so this is basically what I wanted to show. And now, Adriana, if you would like to say a few more words about uh, uh, how people can use classroom in enterprise environment for compliance training, for expert trainings and stuff like that.
Yeah. So basically, as the world is changing and as technology is progressing, companies are trying to find the new ways in which they can do business and change their business models. And education and trainings are most certainly the most important part of that. Using Classroom, which is part of G Suite. So basically, with G Suite, you get not only best enterprise class email on the market. You also get ability to use Office Productivity Suite where all of your workers can work together. You also get tool for the distant learning for the place where employees can really be proactive and share the knowledge that they have. Once again, just to be clear about the copyright, the training that we were showing is prepared by Google. It is not our training, but if you check the work address by Google, you can also find many other interesting trainings and lots of knowledge about the human resources where you can draw the way to make your enterprise better. That was it for today. I would like to thank my colleagues for their participation, and I hope that you will find Classroom useful. As always, please contact us in the office hours on Friday if you would like to talk to us in one-on-one sessions. And please do use modern tools, because using modern tools will make a difference between companies that will be able to succeed in the new economy and under any circumstance. Having right tools is really worth a lot. Thank you so much. Dragan, Mladen, and Antonia, and we will see our viewers very soon again. Thank you all. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.